Hi yogis! This strengthening and stretching yoga practice will begin in extended child's pose, with your knees as wide as comfortable and arms out long in front of you. Relax your back, hips, and shoulders, and deepen your breath to massage your body from the inside out. Now rise up into a tabletop. And for some cat-cow spinal waves, drop your belly, lift your chin for cow pose. Big inhale. Exhale to round your spine, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone for cat back. Next inhale, cow pose. Slowly drop your belly, lift your chin. As you exhale, cat back. Round and articulate your spine. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat back. Come back to a neutral spine and reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Stack your shoulders and open through your chest. Now just hold here to stretch and strengthen. Just try not to strain. Thread your right arm underneath until you're lying down on your right shoulder. Rest your right temple on the mat and deepen your breath to relax the muscles in your torso. Ground your left hand into the mat and inhale to de-thread the needle. Reach your right arm high, stretch up. Then come back to tabletop to switch sides. Reach your left arm up to the ceiling. Hold the posture as you stack your shoulders and deepen your breath. Big inhale. Exhale to thread the needle. Lie on your left shoulder and rest your left temple on the mat. Deepen your breath and relax any forcing or tensing. Next inhale, de-thread the needle. Reach your left arm high, stretch up. Then come back to tabletop. And send it back to downward facing dog. Take any movement to loosen up your legs, hips, and lower back. Now make sure your hands are gripping into the mat for strong arms, and send your right leg high into the air. Bend your right knee and draw some big knee circles on the ceiling and side wall. And you can skip this if it feels like too much for your arms and back. Listen to your body first. Now switch directions. Next is a low lunge. So step your foot through until your knee is stacked above your ankle. Spin your back heel down and rise up into Warrior Two, with your arms reaching front and back. Make sure your front knee is tracking open, and if it helps, guide it with your right hand. Tuck your tailbone slightly and engage your lower abs. Keep your shoulders stacked over your hips as if you were standing against a wall. Next, for extended side angle, place your right forearm on your right thigh and reach your left hand up. And you can always try this on a wall to improve your alignment, like in my 3 yoga poses for scoliosis video. Now lengthen the space between your ribs and hip bone. If it helps, take your top hand to your bottom waist and spread that out. Rise up, and for reverse triangle, reach your right arm high and straighten out your legs. Try to keep both sides of your body long here. For triangle pose, hinge at your hips towards the front of your mat, but stop as soon as your chest caves. Then lower your right hand down to your right shin and reach your left arm high. This is similar to extended side angle, where you want to lengthen both sides of your body and spiral open. Holding here will lengthen and strengthen the muscles in your back, sides, and hips. For reverse warrior, bend your right knee and reach your right arm high. Stretch your side bodies. Big inhale, then exhale, take both hands down to the mat for a strong modified high plank. Then lower down to your belly. For low cobra, zip your legs together and press the tops of your feet into the mat. Pinch your elbows together behind you and peel your chest up off the mat. Keep breathing. Now gently release and take your time as you press up and back into downward facing dog. Fan your fingers out wide for strong hands and reach your left leg up into your 3-legged down dog. Bend your knee, sink your heel, and start drawing big circles with your knee, exploring the mobility of your hip. Switch directions. And remember, you can skip anything that doesn't serve you. Don't strain yourself. Next is a low lunge. Step your left foot through until your knee is stacked above your ankle. Then spin your back heel down and rise up into Warrior Two. Adjust your left knee so it's tracking open. Tuck your tailbone slightly and engage your lower abs so your belly is not falling out. With your shoulders stacked over your hips and your arms long, imagine you were standing against a wall during all of these standing poses. As if you were just sliding down that wall, place your left forearm on your left thigh for extended side angle. Keep your left knee tracking open and your shoulders stacked so you're spiraling open and leaning back. Take your top hand to your bottom waist and spread your ribs away from your hip bone to lengthen both sides of your body. Then hold and breathe while your body lengthens and strengthens into place. For reverse triangle, rise up, straighten both legs, and reach your left arm high. Lengthen both sides of your body. Then for triangle pose, hinge at your hips as you reach for the top of your mat. Try not to cave your chest. Lower your left hand down, right arm high, and again, imagine that you are against a wall. Flatten out. If it helps, take your top hand to your bottom waist and lengthen the space between your ribs and hip bone. You'll probably feel sensation in your right and middle back. That's good, just don't strain. For reverse warrior, bend your left knee and reach your left arm high and stretch both sides. Big inhale. Exhale, hands down to the mat and come into a modified high plank. Then lower down to your belly for low cobra. Inhale, peel your chest up, hands hover. Exhale, release and send it back to a traditional child's pose. Hips to heels, only a couple of inches between your knees. Forehead to your mat, arms out long by your sides, palms facing up. Completely relax and soften. Deepen your breath to relax your shoulders and create space in your lower and middle back. Now rise up into a tabletop and send it back to down dog. Pedal out your legs. Come forward to a high plank, then lower down to your forearms for a forearm plank. From here, roll onto your right elbow for a side plank. Just a few deep breaths here. Keep everything in line, like you're a plank of wood. And remember, you can always modify your planks by lowering your knee down to the mat. Take what's going to make you stronger at the end of the day. Now switch sides. Left elbow down, keep your feet stacked, abs engaged, and neck is in line so nothing is drooping. Keep your body very strong and firm, and keep your breath calm. Come back to your forearm plank, then tabletop to down dog. And again, pedal out your legs and lengthen your spine. Next inhale, look up and bend your knees. As you exhale, step your feet all the way through and come to lie down on your back. Pull your knees in for a full wind pose. And feel free to massage your back a little by rocking around side to side. Even try rocking circles or figure eights. I would just recommend to avoid rocking directly on your spine. You'll probably only do that once before realizing it's a terrible idea. So do your best to ground your lower back down when you're rocking so you can massage the muscles on both sides of your spine and around your pelvis. Now pull both knees into your chest and reach your right arm straight out from your side. Hook your left hand on the outside of your right knee and pull your knees over to the left for a double knee twist. Keep your knees tucked in close so you can keep your left hand hooked on your thigh and deepen your breath to help soften the muscles in your chest, shoulders, upper, and lower back. Use your core to come back to center and switch sides. Left arm extends straight out. Hook your right hand and pull your knees to the right. Keep your right hand hooked on your left thigh and deepen your breath to soften and relax. Come back to center and gently squeeze your knees in. Then release into Shavasana. Take up some space. Relax as your body and bones settle into the ground. Gently close your eyes and take several long, slow breaths. Bring some movement back into your fingers and toes. Pull your knees in and just curl up on one side. And using your top hand, press yourself up to seated. Sit up tall. Bring your hands to heart center. And thank yourself for creating the time and space for your practice today. And I thank you for joining me on the mat. Namaste. For more videos like this, including a gentle routine for scoliosis, 3 yoga poses for scoliosis, and yoga for lower back pain, check out my Yoga for Back Health playlist. Subscribe to my channel for new uploads every Friday and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.